Oops. Wrong one. It's beer time with BeerSmith. Alrighty then. So welcome to another beer and review. Let me turn my phone again off. I do that all the time. First, we have Brian here as the first. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Welcome. I was struggling to get here today. Whoa. Woo! Got a little smashed. Dropped the beer all over my lap last night. That was real fun to pick up. Okay, let me get my notes up. It was funny. I looked around, my eyes were like, what's going on, dude? All right, so hey, all right, man. Cheers, Thrash. Cheers, Boomans, man. Cheers, man. Thanks for being here. Big Houston, what's up, brother? All right. What's up? All right, so we're gonna go over the white IPA. It's basically a mixture between it's mixing in two recipes together between a wit, like a Belgian wit, and a like an American IPA, or I guess really any IPA that you have in mind. I mean, preferably an American IPA though. Hey, what's up? I had you up and didn't even say anything. What's up, Lee County? Sorry, I must have hit that. All right, cool. So let me get to my notes, my good old trusty notes, and give you some history. So basically, I got this information again from BJCP and learn.kegerator.com for the history part of it. History of the white IPA. American craft beer brewers developed the style as a late winter-spring seasonal beer to appeal to wit, and IPA drinkers alike. It is a marriage of two distinct beer styles. What's up, brother? The American IPA and its high hop character. Well, that was whack. We have a bad storm right now as I chatted, so bear with me. I'm sorry about that. They got electrical people on poles over there, and so whatever. Okay, cool. Booming. Thank you, man. We can wait. Sweet. Thank you. All right. So nothing to trip about, just bad weather. So All right, so it's a hybrid beer, or hybrid. Well, I guess you could call it a hybrid. It's a marriage of two distinct beer styles: American IPA and the Belgian Wit. It's a collaboration. It was a collaboration between two craft brewers that created the style in 2010. Larry Seidor, the brewmaster of Oregon-based Deschutes Brewery, and Belgian-born Stephen Powell's brewmaster at Boulevard Brewing, got together to develop a collaboration recipe. So that was very interesting to read that. What I did, actually, I couldn't find. I found the Chain Breaker White IPA by Deschutes. That was easy. They're promoting that big time right now. But I went to the store because I was trying to find another one right now. That's why I was in a hurry. And what I did is I ended up going to my bottle shop and getting a Belgian Wit and getting an American IPA, and I'm going to mix them together half and half. So we'll see that. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll try the Chain Breaker. Drinking Freem's IPA. A couple of you out there have had them. I think Bumpy and Miscellaneous have had them. Cool. So let's get to characteristics. Now, this came, again, from BJCP, learn.kegerator.com, were two of the main places I looked for information. I've never brewed one of these before. So the overall impression is basically like that of a wit, like a Belgian wit. So you're getting you're gonna get your coriander, your orange, and your spices, your little clove, possibly clove phenols, this that. But you're also gonna get a very hoppy presentation as well. So I mean the BUGU for this, the bitterness unit gravity unit ratio for balance is around 87.87. So and that's going off an American IPA. So I took an American IPA's BUGU and balanced it out, and then we're using a Belgian yeast. And so fruity, spicy, refreshing version of an American IPA, but with a lighter color, less body, and featuring either the distinctive yeast and or spice additions typical of a Belgian wit beer. They're often hazy. The color ranges across the gold spectrum from deep to pale. Usually presents a moderate to large, long-lasting white head of dense bubbles. Hey, cheers, Bumpy. Good to see you, man. Right on. Thanks. Yeah. Hell yeah. Smash that like button. Thanks, Brian. All right. So often hazy in the appearance. We already went through that. Let's go to the aroma. Moderate fruity esters, banana, citrus from the hops and from the coriander. You can even put lemongrass in these if you would like, or ginger, which is actually what I'm going to do. Perhaps apricot is what you get out of them as well in the aroma. May have light to moderate spice aroma, such as coriander, pepper from actual spice, or pepper from actual spice additions, and or the Belgian yeast. So the yeast do definitely play a big role in the flavor for sure. May have light to moderate spice. I already said that. Hop aroma is moderately low to medium. So you're not going to, it's kind of on the light range. I probably went a little high on the BUGU, but we'll just see what happens. It is a beer you can experiment with. It is a specialty IPA. So if you're going to go through BJCP, you might want to stick to the standards. But Blake, what's up, man? All right. I used my mouse and lightly clicked on it. All right. Usually American or New World type hops are used that have the stone fruit, citrus, and tropical aromas. Esters and spices may reduce hop aroma perception. So they're really there. The bitterness is there, but these other things are taking over. Like clove-like phenolics may be present and is okay. By BJCP, that is. Flavor, light malt flavor, perhaps a bit bready. You're going to get the bready, the grainy from the wheat, this, that. Fruity esters are moderate to high with citrus flavors, similar to grapefruit and orange or stone fruit like apricot. Hell yeah. Sometimes banana-like flavors are present. Yeah, it'd be like the cloves also, the phenols, this, that. Some spicy clove-like flavors, yeah. Belgian yeast, coriander and orange peel flavors may be found as well. Bitterness is high, which leads to moderately dry and refreshing finish. You also want to have a nice smooth body. Mouthfeel, medium light body with medium to medium high carbonation. Typically no astringency, although highly spiced examples may exhibit a light astringency, which is not distracting. Keeping it balanced, keeping it real. Banana notes rock. I wasn't too fond of the Deschutes one, and I was talking to Bumpy about it last night. And I think Brian was there, but I was just kind of saying I wasn't too fond of it. I think it's a coriander and like the spices, the phenols, or not the coriander, it's the phenols or something, like the spicy pepper. For some reason, really off put me. So I think if I make one of these, it's going to be a stronger ABV. It's going to be maybe a little sweeter if I can help it. Something a little more IPA forward, but with a nice balance with that Belgian wit. I don't know that I got that this time, but we'll see. And cheers, Beerman and crew. Cheers, Jeremy. Thanks, guys, for being. I appreciate your support, man. Characteristic ingredients from BJCP says pale and wheat malts. Basically, it's a Pilsner, half and half with Pilsner. And you want to try and use German grains if you can help it, to keep it more on the, on that side, the traditional side. Pale and wheat malt, so 50-50. You can also mix in other things in very small portions. Belgian yeast is what is used for these types of beers. Citrusy American type hops. You would want to find hops that have that pepper note. I think I'm using Centennial tonight for one of them. That had kind of a floral, citrus, spicy. So I'm hoping that works. With a couple others. I'm doing a Whirlpool and a dry hop as well. So I'm doing a 60-minute all the way through, like with 3 ounces of 60-minute all the way through. And then we're going to go into Whirlpool for 170 degrees for 25 minutes with another 2.5 ounces or 3 ounces. And then it actually balanced out to 0.87. So we'll see how it works. And then I'll add the dry hop for about 5-7 days. There's also a fermentation process to these that's a little different. You have to start. I'll get into that. It was like you pitch it at a lower temp, and then you bring up the temps. So you're going at you're going up to the lower 70s is what you want to finish out at. But vital statistics, let's give you guys a little look-see. So vital stats is IBUs of 40 to 70, SRM 5 to 8. It's pretty light. ABV 5.5 to 7%. Oh, 0.84. Sorry, not 8.7. I might have even. It's all right though. Food pairings: cheese enchiladas. I have blue cheese that I want to try it with. Actually, I have some in my cooler. So it said blue cheese, chicken fajitas, and avocados. Glassware is an IPA glass, like Spigaloo glass or something like that. Or a Tiku glass would be fine. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm gonna do the first one, the Deschutes one first, just because it's already a set white IPA. The other one I'm gonna mix and do a little experiment with. But I got a recipe. We're gonna do a step infusion mass, a two-step. So I'm gonna go, since I'm using unmodified grains. I'm using torrefied unmodified grains that I'm definitely gonna step mash, and then go into my 152 or 154 mash for a 60 minutes, and then we'll go into a sparge, and then we'll go into a boil and we'll ferment. So. Oh, yeah. So let's open this. Let's get my trusty, this can. So this is the one I have. I don't know if you guys can get it over. Deschutes goes everywhere. So I think they even have another, brewery somewhere else. The Chainbreaker White IPA. It's one of the ones that BJCP mentions. So it is a good one to try, I think, for the first one. And of course, like I said, we'll do the other one as an experiment. So let's, it's a 45 IBUs, and alcohol is 5.6. Mine's actually going to be about a 6.5, actually 6.6. Be a little higher up there, but okay. Just using my wheat glasses tonight. Let's see so this is a real light beer. Real nice golden color. Golden color, a little hazy. I got about a fast rising bubble. It's not really turbid or anything inside. Finger head. Let me get to you guys real quick. Make sure everyone's okay. Cool. Finger head. Nah, it's already got some shit going around the side top there. Let's go for the smell. All right, cheers. So it's got a little bubble gum banana, little phenols in there, slight phenol with the banana and clove kind of, a little bit of coriander and lemon with that spicy kind of slight pepper, but it's very minimal. It's just real herbal smelling. Not quite like on a Band-Aid level or anything like that. There's nothing medical about it. It's just straight up got that Belgian yeast mixed with a nice hoppy, citrusy vibe. It's really good. Let's look at it. Yellow or golden, hazy, but more of a dull on the dull side of a hazy. Definitely an American IPA, and even has kind of like that wheat look to it. This would definitely trick someone out if they were trying to figure out what style this was. Yeah, real lemon drop looking, real cool. Retention, not super terrible, but not super good. A white head, kind of bigger and lighter bubbles, smaller and bigger bubbles. Lacing on the glass looks good. Let's taste this. Cheers. We smelled it. Let's taste it. Somewhat of a high carbonation level. This tastes a lot different than I washed my mouth a bit too, and it tastes a lot different than the other day. My mouth, I must have had to have brushed my teeth or something. This is actually pretty good. You get you get kind of a dry. It's very dry in the finish. It's a medium fast dry finish. You get the phenolics like the banana, the little clove, a little bit of kind of an orange lemon kind of peel taste all around the top of the palate there and the tongue. Dries off fairly quick. No alcohol present. Very light, easy drinker, thirst quencher. Very smooth, very watery, and just clean to drink. Very nice. I like the presentation of this. Second take on this, not so bad. Has that banana bubble gummy kindness going on with that citrus, herbal, spicy in the back, peppery notion going on. Little orange, yeah, real nice. Out of 5 hops, I'd probably give this about I give it a 4. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Okay, sorry, Bumpy. I didn't mean to say it sucked. No, it's actually not bad. So I'll drink on that for a little bit. Now I like them. You got to adjust your palate, man. All right, so Hefeweizen with bitterness. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I taste anyway. It does say it's very good. This is very good. I want to take a swig of this before I start. Yeah, that's good. And a big gulp, it's really good. Yum. That lemon really comes out. So lemongrass and ginger, and I'm also putting coriander and orange, all in different intervals throughout the boil and everything else, you know. Ginger's going in at about 10 minutes or so of the last of the boil. And I'm only putting in a very small amount, not only enough to give it hints. I don't want to go overboard. You don't want to go crazy with seasonings and stuff like that because they're so strong. Maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon at a time per 5-gallon batch or something like that might be something to think about. But hydration time. Yeah. Finally got home. It's vodka time. Yeah, water. Yeah. All right. So let's get this down. So some notes on this. 50% pale Pilsner, 50% of malted wheat. Pilsner should be Belgian for authenticity's sake. Unmalted wheat gives the beer that crisp, refreshing quality, which is why I'm using the torrefied malt. excuse me, wheat, and we're going to do a step, and I want to get that. I do want that authenticity. So, wow, I had a buffalo wing sandwich earlier, and it really was hot on the throat. The peppery notions in the back didn't help with that. Giving it less sweetness and a thinner body. That's basically the grain bill. Have a half a pale German Pilsner, half unmalted wheat. You can add 5 to 10% flaked or rolled oats, which I did, about 5%. Under 5%, which I did about 3% of Munich, giving it a slight bready quality and additional complexity. I don't want it to so high that it hides the soft graininess of the wheat. And also a pound of rice hulls to maintain the sparge. Don't want the stuck mash. Getting unmalted, just some notes. Getting unmalted wheat to convert will be nearly impossible in a single infusion mash. It was saying that I would need to do a multi-step infusion or a multi-step decoction mash, which I would rather stay away from the decoction because I want to keep. I don't know. I didn't want to do that with this, so I figured I'd do step infusions at different temperatures until we got to saccharification at 158 or 154, something like that, 152. Yeah. A solution, you don't want that stuck sparge. As you all know, a solution to stay away from, wait, what did I write here? Make grow hair on your chest, Bumpy. This is strong. A solution to stay away from a multi-step decoction or step infusion, though, which I was going to do, and I probably should do, and I might do it for the first one. It's saying torrefied wheat, but mine was torrefied, but it was, now I'm confused because it's unmodified. I don't know. I'm confused. I'll have to look at everything again. Or flaked wheat. They will both convert fine in a single infusion mash, but allow the brew to retain most of the qualities of unmalted wheat. Okay, you're agreeing with that. I am so glad you agreed with that. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't want to add caramel flavors or any darker colors than it's needed, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. Just use flaked if you need to. Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, then you can do a single infusion when you use flakes. So that's perfect. Pale and wheat malts, Belgian yeast, and citrusy American type hops. Another thing, when you're adding coriander, you want to crush it. You want to crack it. You don't want to crush it into an oblivion powder. You want to crack it. I'm sure you guys know that, but that's something I was reading. So BUGU is roughly 0.84, and that was really me just guesstimating because I was going off of the ratio for an American IPA. Serve these at 45 to 57. I am in characteristic again. I don't want to be there. Okay. Do not use malted wheat. It will not give the same soft grain character and will be more like an American wheat than a Belgian wit. So that's really good information, I think. If it's true, it better be. Hop schedule. So notes to this before we build this recipe. We had 23 minutes. We're good. We want bold, citrusy hop character hops. So we want American hops in this. The Zealand hops. I'm blurry. The Zealand hops are good too. I actually used Pacific Gem in this. I think it brought off a little bit of a peppery citrus note, so I thought that would be good. Summit, Nugget, Centennial, Amarillo, which I'm using, Cascade, and Bravo have all been using commercial examples. See what you guys are saying. No malted wheat is correct. Yeah. It won't give you the same smoothness. If any malts two-row, okay. That's what I was going to say. Flaked wheat will give a smoother mouthfeel. Nice. Well, I'm glad I'm on top of it tonight because you guys are always on top of it. Add a bit of carapils. I could do that. I won't. Yeah, we'll add some tonight. I just didn't want to throw off my my ratio thing, but I don't think it'll throw it off the balance too much at all. Actually, got some of that going in my teleporter. Nice. Flaked oats. Flaked wheat. Okay. So where are we going here? So stick to aroma flavor hops that have good citrus character for any late additions. Bitter addition 60 minutes. Whirlpool 170-25 like I'm going to do. Dry hop 5-7 days. You should be pretty good. I imagine you can throw hops in between and still be fine as long as your balance is fine. But I think it's really based on the bitterness and then the aromatics at the end, like they said, so in the flavors. So single infusion, saccharification temperature to be around 153, gives you more fermentable sugars and therefore a crisper, drier beer. Dextrin, yeah, for head retention and body, hell yeah. For multi-step infusion mash or decoction mash, protein rest between 127 to 130 Fahrenheit before bumping up to saccharification, or you can do a 2-stage, which I'm going to do, and go to 140 and then go to 153. And you can turn these temps up towards the end of your time frame of your rest until you hit them, and then do your 60-minute main saccharification rest. Yeah. That is so funny, dude. That's very funny, dude. Hi, Telly. Excuse me. All right, that was funny. Okay, so the rest allows the unmalted grain to gelatinize and the enzymes to start breaking down some of the proteins. Decoction method, you boil a portion of the mash, put it back in the main mash to raise the temp. You can do it twice, however, I guess 1 or 2 times, and you're going to get more of a color and caramelization, flavoring, this, that. And I would really want to do that with like a dunkel or something like that, right? Or something like that, or like a what are these? I don't what uses decoction methods usually. If this is your first white IPA, stick with torrefied flaked wheat. So that's what I'm using. So maybe I'll just do a single infusion. I don't know. I'm all screwed up. I'm going to do a freaking 2-step. So for the spices, 2 traditional spices of Belgian wheat are coriander and bitter orange peel, not sweet orange peel, which are used in the white IPA. Use restraint when adding these spices. A 3/4 ounce of each at about 5 minutes before the end of the boil is a good start. You can taste it and see where your spice level is. Crack the coriander seeds, don't crush them. As he said, you can innovate with this style, so feel free to add spices that go well with this style. Even things like lemon zest would be good. I thought that would be good. That was me putting that in. That was nothing from an article. Would be fun to use, or other such things as lemongrass, white sage. That sounded good. Yeast, use exactly what you would use for a Belgian wit. I'm going to use the Y Yeast Belgian wit beer tonight, 39.44. Whatever yeast you use, you want that estery, somewhat spicy and peppery quality. Pitch your yeast in at about 65 to 68 and hold the temperature here for about a week. This ensures that the yeast don't get overactive right off the bat, creating too many esters and phenols. After the first week, slowly raise the temperature, letting the fermentation finish out in the low 70s so that the complete attenuation is attained. When fermentation is complete, carbonate to around 2.5 volumes of CO2, or of course priming sugar, however you're going to do it. Hey, Dan, what's up, man? Here, boy. Yeah. Is used even with pilsners. And yeah, that's right. I've only done it once, but it was a darker European beer. Oh, okay, cool. Belgian beers, okay. Yeah, with the Pilsner malts, so a lot of those are a little less modified than the others. So even though they are hella more modified today, I guess, than ever. So, but probably not a bad idea to stay away from the diacetyl and buttery flavors, this, that. Really get those things that really break it down, get those enzymes and proteins and everything figured out. So, yeah. Process, rest it, 127, 130, 140, and then do 20 minutes, and then do a 20-minute rest at 140, and then do a 60-minute rest, main saccharification rest at 153 for 60 minutes. Sparge 60 minutes at 160 with 160. You just want to keep your 153, depending on how you're doing your brewing process, whether it's with the 3-tier system or a regular homebrew kit or whatever you're using. It would all be based on how you do that. If you're fly sparging, I fly sparge, that's what I do. Boil for 60 minutes, adding hops and spices throughout this time. Cool down to 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit and hold for a week. Then slowly raise the temps to low 70s. Cool. Brian loves the smell of fermentation with Belgian yeast. Yeah. Smells terrible. I do like, as these get warmer, this tastes really good as it gets warmer, actually. A lot of the phenols come out more. Not a clean ester yeast. Not a clean ester yeast. That was hard to say. Say that 5 times. Not a clean yeast. Not a clean ester yeast. That was hard. Okay, let's go into this. I have my grain bill, or excuse my grain bill. I have my my recipe in front of me, so I don't keep popping it up. So I'm gonna go big here and share. Let me bring up BeerSmith first. Hold on, bear with me a second. Stick around and see how this mixed beer goes compared to what I just had here, and we'll see how much more I like it. Okay, so this is number almost 30 recipe. And I haven't shared it yet. Oops, sorry. I think what I'm going to do today is we'll do that. So depending on the size of that way you can see me. That is if you want to see me. But that way you can size up your screen and see it in big time if you have to. If that works for you guys. Okay, so here we go. Just want to see what it looked like. So name. It's beer time. And this is the white IPA. Man. Okay. Yeah, we'll do. So let me just select it first. The white. And then we're going to go ahead and get everything figured out down here. Forced carbonation. I'm going to do where's it at? Double, I guess light body. I'm doing a 6 though. 6.5, so I kind of want to, well, I don't know. Did I say light body? Medium light. So let's go medium body double infusion. Yeah, let's do that. What do you guys say about that? Stuck sparge. Sticking around like a stuck sparge. All right, cool. Thank you. So we're going to do 11 pounds, 4 ounces of Pilsner 2-row German. German. Going to be a 14.25. We're going to do 14, not 14.25. God damn it. Sorry, 11.25. Then we're going to add torrefied wheat. I kind of went super complex on this, so I could have gone a lot easier and just added the 2 malts and called it good. But I thought I'd experiment with this. See, it's unmodified, has been popped to open the kernels. I didn't see anything else that would. I thought that was what I wanted to do, but anyway, never mind. So 11.25 of that. Maybe I just don't understand. 1 pound, 1.5 pounds of flaked oats. Whoa. Oats flaked. 1.5 pounds. And we got 8 ounces of melanoidin malt. which is promotes a full flavor, rounds off the beer color, promotes a deep red color and malty flavor. 0.5 half pound. Okay, cool, Brian. Point. I want to go half a pound of Munich malt. Very small amounts. You can see the color is definitely yellow or lemon colored. I'm also going to add a pound of about half pound per 5 gallon batch, so about a pound of rice hulls. Okay, that's that. So we're at 6.6%. Nice, dude. Carapils, that's what I would add. Thanks, Brian, for reminding me. Where are you? There we are. So I probably add a pound of that there. I brought it up to 6.8, which is still actually all right. Colors at a 5.1 SRM, so we're on the light end. Definitely a complex bill. So let's try and get this going. All right, so we got 2.25 ounces of Pacific Jade hops at 13% alpha, or whatever I find them at. I'll have to adjust it. So Pacific J's, New Zealand, 13% bittering hop, and we're going to add 2.25 at 60 minutes. Of course, you have the two. This is just the recipe, but the process you already heard, so I don't have to go over that anymore. So, okay, there's that. Brought us up to 0.71. We can go to 0.84 to be in the okay level on balance. But I want to focus now on the Whirlpool hops, which will be a big whopping 3.75, 7% alpha Tahiki hops from I kept this all New Zealand. So Tahiki, if I can find them, which was cool because it gives a citrus, spice, floral, grapefruit fragrance. Sounded good. And I'm going to do 3.75 ounces in the Whirlpool for 25 minutes at 170. And it seemed to be good. So we're at 0.79, so I'm going to bring that down quite a bit. No, wait, I was okay. It's 8. What was it again? The fuck? 8.4. Oh, we can go up. If I go up there, though, that's actually okay. That'll be fine. So that's like, if you want to stay, like, get real anal about it, that's perfect right there. Steep Whirlpool, 25 minutes for 2 ounces, not 3.75, and 2.5 ounces of Pacific Jade at 60 minutes. Is it really? So just a quarter pound for a 10-gallon batch? Or we'll stick with it. Okay. What am I doing? God. Okay, let me get back into gear here. So 2 ounces of Amarillo dry hop, 5 to 7 days. Whoops, wrong thing. Amarillo, US, 9.2%, if that's what it is. And this would be 2 ounces. Dry hop for, let's just go. Let's do 7 days. Fuck it. 2 ounces. Okay. Okay. They lied to me. Everyone lies to me. You didn't lie to me, though. Because I take your word for it. You have experience. These guys should have experience, but they lied to me. They told me a half a pound, or whatever I said, half a pound per 5-gallon batch. But that sounds like a lot now that you say it. Because, I mean, a quarter pound is minimal compared to what they said. But all it is for is it's not adding any flavor. It's just filtering. It's helping with the filtering so you don't get stuck. Yeah, Drunken One. Hey, Florida Jim, man. Drunken One. Cheers, guys. Yeah, so we got the dry, we got that done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not adding any Irish moss. I'm not going to add any of that to this. Miscellaneous stuff, though, I'm going to add coriander. Well, let's go to the ginger first at 10 minutes. Ginger root. What did I do? 0.75 ounce. I'm only going to do a small amount. I didn't want to get too crazy because it's kind of a strong root. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to add at 10 minutes boil, and then 3/4 ounce of lemongrass for 5-minute boil. Mm. 5 minutes. And 1 ounce of cracked coriander seed, 5 minutes. And 1 ounce of bitter orange peel for 5 minutes. So all that's going 5 minutes. I could have split it, I guess, or where is it? Where's the orange peel at? There it is. Five minutes. So that's basically it. And then you want to add the yeast. I got to get the yeast in there, and we're going to add 2 paddles. I'll probably do a starter again. Just probably use like 1 pack's probably fine. But Belgian wheat beer, white yeast number 3944. We'll just put 2 for now. Oops. Okay, so 6.9%. It actually went up a bit from my last. It was at 6.6, but we're at 0.84 on our. We're right at the balance level of an American IPA, even though this is a white IPA. And we're up at 6.9, which is the top level of 7% is the top for this style. 57.7 IBUs. We're going mainly in the aroma flavor hop additions. 5.1 SRM. We're doing a double infusion on a medium body. So 2 stages before and then into the saccharification mash rest. Then we're gonna sparge out for 60 minutes, boil for 60 minutes, and then do our fermentation. About a 2-week or so fermentation, probably. Oh, for the gumming? Yeah, Brian, that makes sense. Add more for things that gum up more. That makes complete sense, actually. I see where you're going with that, man. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. That's good to know, dude. I looked all over the place, and everyone gives different answers. So, I mean, honestly, I trust you. So that's good. Right on. So 6.9. Right now, we're at measured efficiency 24.1, but that's because I didn't adjust everything. And oh no, dude. I fucked up. And it's okay because I'll just stop this and fix it later. I forgot to put the measured batch size in. I hope that didn't fuck up anything. We're good. Okay. I thought that would fuck something up. Okay. So let's 6.9. Great. Estimated original gravity. 1.069. Brought that to 72.4% measured efficiency if everything goes well. Cool. So it seems good. I'm done here. I'm going to get off this holy shit stuff. Okay, cool. I'm back. Hey, what's going on? Let me get back with you guys. Woo, made me sweat. I got that beer down. Now we can do the other one. I'm really looking forward to this. And then I want to with 45 minutes. Okay, we're good. That makes a lot of sense, Brian. I totally understand you. Cheers, brother. Florida Jim. Cheers. Patch of Heaven. Cheers. All right, guys. I use a half pound when I use them in my 5 and 5.25 gallon batches. Never use less to see if there was a difference, but I usually use 0 holes and don't really have any issues. Okay. So if you use 0 holes and have no problems, a quarter pound per 5 gallon batch is really not, or even at all in general, seems to be perfect. I mean, if you're using nothing and you're fine. Hey, Vanessa, cheers. Cheers. All right, so that's a beer, 6.9%. I'm very happy with that. I think that'll be a lot better than this 5.6% because I like big beers. What do you guys like? Tell me. All right, so we're going to get into this next beer as I pour my other beer that I'm going to have on the side when I jump into some other guys' stuff today. I can't wait to go. Looking forward to this. So let's get this out. So I went to the store, and I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. Okay, so so I got this right here is a from the top West Coast IPA. It has mosaic hops in it. It's a 7% West Coast IPA, American IPA, West Coast style IPA. Let's say. Brewed and canned by Temescal Brewing out of Oakland, California. Got that? Okay. And I got the White Lodge Belgian-style white ale by Holy Mountain out of Seattle, Washington, close to me. What's that? And we're going to mix these two half and half, and we're going to see how they taste because I couldn't find any other white IPAs. So let me go to the pour cam here. Got my nice little wheat glass. Let's go with the let's go with the Belgian first. It's pretty good. I don't even know where the camera is. Where's it at, dude? Oh, it's way over here. Look at that. Okay. Isn't that neat? Okay, so that, you can't really see it. Screw this. Go over there. And then we're going to open this 7%er and pour the rest over. So this is interesting. This is fun. All right, so look at that beautiful beer it made. And a nice wheat-like head. I really like the nice frothy, big, fat wheat head that it's given. Look at that. Pling! All right. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. So it's really hard to see. It's a little darker. It's kind of hazy. It's got a fat 3-finger head. I get a lot of the same things that I get, obviously. I mean, a lot of the phenols, the coriander, the lemons, and the might even be a little lemongrass in this, actually. The hoppiness comes through pretty good, it seems. It seems like it mixed in pretty good. I wish that I could actually roll it and kind of get a good mix, but that's why I was trying to determine which one I wanted to pour first. And the other one seemed to be a little more phenol-y and rich with spices. So I figured if I poured the IPA over that, it would envelop it and kind of make like a mushroom cloud effect and give me a nice flavored mix. So, and it is true. It's actually very lemony. It's got the phenols it's got the coriander, the orange. It's got lemon. It's got a little bit of slight clove in there. Not so much banana on this one. Maybe a little bit of banana. Yeah, a little banana in there. There's a slight, though. I'm moving around. I'm glad I don't have a cork in my glass. Last time I moved around too much, the cork went somewhere without me even opening it. Remember that, guys? Okay, so let's go ahead and smell it. Oh, I was smelling it already. Let's go ahead and look at it. So it's a deep golden, like a just a real yellow gold look. Very nice looking, very hazy inside. It's a little lighter in the bottom, a little more straw colored, and a little more lemon golden on the top. White head, frothy, thick, nice retention. Nice retention. Let's go ahead and dig into this. Let me go on the big screen. Cheers. Oh, man. Oh, wow, man. The Belgian yeast is very well restrained in this. It's taken over by the 7% IPA. It mixes really well. It's very watery tasting, actually. It's got kind of a watered down feel to it. A little high carbonation. Citrus on the palate, citrus on the tongue, dry finish, chalky sides on the tongue. A wet feel, a nice thirst quenching feel. Easy to drink, very good drinkability. This one's a lot easier to drink than this one. It's more IPA approach, I think. I might have even put too much IPA in this. But, boy, it does taste good. It's got that, still get that coriander and the lemons, the little spiciness, the peppers kind of pull through it tight. A little smidge of pepper in there. Very kind of a yeasty feel to it. Very good, though. I really like this. Shoot, I'm not going to grade this because it's a mix. I guess I could. Probably give it like a 4.25 hops or something. But it's pretty good, though. Pretty good. All right, so man, this is perfect. This is perfect. It got so high in my voice. This is perfect, though. 52 minutes and a half. And I have enough time to shout out things. So, first of all, thank you, chat, for being here. I appreciate everything. Appreciate all the great comments that you guys left. And Brian, thanks for helping me out. Thank you, Bumpy, for helping me out with the recipe. I appreciate that. I love those comments. They're great I like to learn. So teach me. I am always learning. We are always learning. So anyway, thank you for being here. This will be going on every Wednesday at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock Eastern. So next week's might be a pumpkin beer. I'm not sure. I just finally got the Elysian 12-pack. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking for a pumpkin sour right now so I can mix it with the honey goat cheese. So I'm looking around. But of course we'll start with the day here. Meet me at Ronald Theriot's channel for Wildcard Wednesday. Bring anything today at 4:20 to 4:30. 7:20 7:30. Is that 7:20 7:30 Eastern today? Be over there. And then a little later at 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock Eastern, we'll be over at Beer Chugs playing What the ABV. So go check us out. I think Bumpy, Brian might even be there. I know I will be there. So it should be a fun time. So, and also Bumpy Road Brewery has Multi Mondays. So, and I always try to make that if I can get the beer. If I can't get the beer, I am always in the chat. Always supporting, great dude there. So check him out. Brian has Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue channel. Go check his stuff out. He also has the estuary stuff, the horses, and he works with horses. Helps with horses that are in need of help, health issues. Also builds computers like old Macs and stuff. Really cool. And brews beer, does home brewing lives every once in a while, and does beer reviews as well. So check him out. And yeah, also my other channels, Harmonica Man. I try to keep up with that. I just started it. I've got 3 videos on there right now. Thanks guys for the support. And Blake TV, thank you so much for being here. Vanessa Kitty, I'll read you guys off, but I really do appreciate everything. Yeah, that, and then I've got Trees Wiz, which is my cannabis channel. If you like cannabis and you like to see my garden, I've been showing a lot of that lately. I will be harvesting very soon. And then you got Food Friday on Alex, the Beer Master, and you also got Blake TV after on Friday after that, as well as Craft Beer Pours, and also Keep Sipping. Don't forget those channels. Check them out. Now let me go through you guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Just to kind of get through you. Thrash, man. Brian, cheers, man. Boomin's Beer Reviews. All these guys, check them out. Connect if you haven't already. Big Houston, thank you for being here. Lee County Scratchers, cheers, man. Bumpy Road, man. Cheers, brother. Blake TV. Hell yeah. Jeremy V. Going. And we had Dan the Man. Cheers, bro. Florida Jim. Patch of Heaven. Hell yeah, guys. Vanessa Kitty. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to pound this beer right now. Hold on. No. Yeah, let's pound it. Let's pound it. I got 3.5 minutes. Cheers, Bumpy. Dude, that was 16 ounces. I did add more IPA than the Belgian Wit, which was my Jason Moore IPA. This IPA is lighter than the Belgian Wit. So, all right. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. Anytime. Links are. I've got links to all the articles that I went to also in my description. So check that out if you'd like to do some reading from other people. BJCP's in there as well. Okay, so I guess I could do my out thing now. Yeah, let's do that. That got me a little buzz. Okay. Well, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here.